Hey guys and girls and cats and dogs and foxes and you know what? Fuck your feelings. You're too goddamn sensitive. Welcome to the only show that has its very own fucking professional recorder player.
I'm John Cena!
Yeah, 100% legit. Anyway, I'm here to tell you to do three things. These three things are very fucking important, so listen up close, right? 1. Grow the fuck up. 2. Shut the fuck up. And 3. Stop being so goddamn sensitive. This new generation is growing up in a very diverse world, full of different religions, races, and even genders. Personally, I don't have a problem with someone going from a girl to a guy, or being black or Jewish, or wanting to be a fucking fox. I don't fucking care. As long as you don't whine about it. Do whatever the fuck you wish, but the real problem I have are with people who get offended at the slightest things. If you make a YouTube video and it gets 2 views and the only comment is, your video was poorly recorded, this is honestly the worst garbage on YouTube, you want to get offended about that? That's fucking sad. That's the type of shit that you shouldn't fuss about. It's fucking pathetic. It's a fucking comment. Delete it and get over it. Oh my god. This type of shit is just so annoying. Shit like people whining about equality for women, but then deciding that women shouldn't have to be drafted is also bullshit. Like, I understand. I'm not saying like equality for women shouldn't be something that people should strive for. Before anyone brings me down, is like, he's a sexist and a chauvinist and a fucking he doesn't like women. No, that's not what I said. I'm saying if a woman wants equality, right? If you want equality, if you're black, if you're a woman, if you're in the transgender community, you want equality. All right, fine. The equality has to be that of being able to be equal. So you have to be able to be drafted. You have to be treated the same. If you go out and rob a store, you should have the same punishments as any other person. That's what equality is. But I feel that girls get things like less jail time if you commit some crime. And I think it's fucking ridiculous. Like right now, if a black guy were to go up and punch a man and get a month in jail, a white guy would get 30 days. That's not equality. And if a woman were to do it, she'd get 10 days, or she'd just get off. Like, I'm not saying that this is always going to happen, but this is what has been progressing. And this shit pisses me off, that the women then have the balls, see what I did there? The balls to go and act like what's going on right now is not okay, but they shouldn't have to worry about that. I just think it's fucking bullshit. If you want equality, like I said, you get full equality. Some things just shouldn't be left to be separate. Things like the N-word should be able to be said only by black people. Why? Because, first of all, I say we because I am mixed, which means I'm black and white. So, yeah, don't get your fucking panties in a bunch about that. Anyway, we spent hundreds of years in slavery. The N-word should be like a type of like trophy for finally beating slavery, not inequality, but slavery as a whole. That's how I feel. I feel the N-word like sort of like a trophy of us being able to be like, fuck you, and say it to each other. Like, when it should be something personal that should at least show the rapid progression of blacks in this country over time. Now, when some white privileged little fuckface starts spurting that shit, I swear to God, I have to stop myself from bashing the kid's face. And like, there are kids that I know that do that, and it pisses me off to the nth degree. And it's just so annoying to see them do that, and then take no responsibility for it. Like, another example of hypersensitivity in the world is something that happened pretty recently. I believe it was on MSNBC or CNN or one of those news channels. But apparently a black comedian talking about Obama at a White House dinner or something like that, cracked a joke, and in his joke, he dropped the N-bomb. Now, normally people, it being formal, people might be like, oh, he said that, you know. But this shit is ridiculous. Because you know what happens? Fucking Nancy Grace, some old white-collar white woman, goes on the news like, now, was that responsible of him? Well, should he have said that? No, maybe he shouldn't have. Maybe it was a little out of place, but it doesn't deserve a spot on the news. Oh my God. People are dying every day, and our news has nothing better to talk about than some black guy saying the N-word to Obama at a dinner. And not even like, he wasn't like insulting him by saying it. He was like cracking a joke and saying like, my nigga. Like, he said that. And now everyone's like, holy shit, he said the N-word. Oh my God, get all defensive, guys. Put up our little defensive barrier and call the cops and arrest that man because he said a word that has been in use, or at least forms of it have been in use since the 1600s. And now he's getting flack for that, even though he's black. And as by society standards, he's technically allowed to say it. What? This shit makes no fucking sense at all. Like, it just gets me so aggravated that this type of hypersensitivity occurs. But then people, when real problems come, like when real problems come, like a hurricane or a natural disaster, people are like, oh, that's so unfortunate, but you can't have my money. But they will throw their money away at people who are like, we all need separate bathrooms. We need one for a guy who's transgender and one to a girl and a girl who's no, like, there are places in the world that just use one bathroom. I don't know why we don't do that. It's a fucking bathroom. You go in, you take a dump, you take a piss, you get out. I mean, granted, there are places where that wouldn't work. You couldn't do that at schools for very specific reasons. I don't think I need to let you know in on, but very specific. Like, you couldn't do it at schools. You'd have to have separate bathrooms. Okay, that's fine. But in most workplaces, in public, you should just be able to have one bathroom, and that's that. I mean, I just think of how fucking bullshit this is, and it's just, this world nowadays has become so hypersensitive to everything. Like, even cyberbullying, which is a whole nother topic that I'll point out later, that there are different things to. Not every cyberbullying event is hypersensitivized. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. But not everything is over hypersensitized when it comes to cyberbullying, but a lot of it is. But if there's nothing more I can say other than get off your lazy fucking ass, stop whining because a black guy used the N-word on TV, and stop whining because you think that this shouldn't have happened, but it did. I mean, this shit pisses me off. Like, if someone says this world just needs to get up off its ass and stop being such a fucking sensitive little shitball. Anyway, if you guys subscribe today, I will send you all the YouTube cringe. If you guys subscribe today, I will send you all the YouTube. Anyway, if you guys subscribe today, I will send you all the YouTube cringe. I mean, this will include any videos where cringe is present, so I guess I will be sending you my channel, Leafy is Here's channel, Pyrocynical's channel, and there are a few other people, but, you know, cringe and all, too much to mention. And if you're that quick, I will send you 2 friends, first off. You might need those, especially if you're watching this video, that's a shame. But I'll send you 2 friends, and then I'll take those 2 friends, and you, and we will play Foursquare together in a preschool playground. Sound like a good deal? Good, then subscribe. So, yeah, that's all I have today to rant fucking about. Next video is going to be on cyberbullying. Oh, boy. Oh, so many little mad little kids being like, fuck you! I cannot wait for this next one. Whew. Good lord, I'm gonna have to pray tonight.